Hello, everybody. This is Yap 4, I want to say. It's been a while. Been too long, actually. So, we're gonna start what's it called? New world called Yap. It's gonna be on peaceful. I am gonna allow commands just so I can switch between difficulties if I really wanted to. I'm not gonna use it to cheat though. We are gonna play on peaceful since it's a little bit, you know, more peaceful than playing like normal and everything. I don't want to try too much. I just want to have a very relaxing time while I talk about what's been going on in my life and what I think about those things. So, um, for those who don't know, which is probably most of you guys, I am a senior that's graduating soon. And so that's really, really fun. Let me switch my. I couldn't find it. Like, huh? Disability? Looking for sensitivity. Alright, that's a little bit better, I guess. Taiga over there. Let's walk to that. And I'll also change my render distance as well. So yeah, so those who don't know, I am a graduating senior. So I'm graduating this year in a week actually. So it's been very fun trying to do all the college things, and partly the reason why I haven't done anything with any single like thing I own. I guess it's all been trying to stay on top of everything, and I've been staying on top of it pretty good. I've had to do a few miscellaneous things, but I feel like the most important thing right now is keeping in touch with people and trying to get all their socials and numbers and all that fancy stuff before they leave. Because it's different. When you graduate, yeah, and you don't. It's not like going to summer and like coming back. It ain't like eighth grade. It's you're going off to somewhere and you may not come back, or like you may not see them again. Not come back. I think most people come back from college. But like you're not gonna see them every day again. People that you once knew, you get to see them some of the time, unless you're going to college with them and you guys have the exact same schedule. More power to you, but most of the time it's you're going to different colleges. That's how it is with me and my friends. It's mostly all different colleges. We all come from different walks of life, so we want to do different things as well. So the very few people that want to fit into the niche I fit into, which is an engineer and a college student. Because some people like to go to trade, some people go to military, some people like to explore around a little bit, take a gap year, things like that. The, you're thrust out into the real world and you have very many options to go down. It's very intimidating to go down one of those paths. For me, it's been a really simple choice. I didn't really want to go into the military all that much. I don't want to sell my soul to like Lockheed Martin, but I might have to. I'm going for mechanical engineering. I want to be like Mark Rober or just really smart guys, or I want to be like an inspector of some sort, like materials inspector. Mechanical is gonna probably bring me there. Either that or materials engineering, and my college doesn't offer materials, so mechanical is the next best thing. Um, the hardest, yeah, the hardest part's been saying goodbye, keeping in touch. You expect to keep in touch with all your friends, and then suddenly it's very very hard to make like the same connection you once had. I know it's been hard for me to keep the same connection I had with the seniors that passed on before, or that the people that have went to college before me and everything. So it's very, very hard to make sure the connection stays between you and others. And it's even harder when you have a person that's like an underclassman, like a sophomore or junior, they usually hang out with. I know it's hard for me. I'm part of a robotics team at my high school, and so the hardest part was saying goodbye to them because I knew like I wouldn't exactly see them during graduation. You see your friends during graduation, but today was the final day. A very, very small chance of actually seeing them outside of school, let alone, in the real world. And I'm a lead for one of my divisions on the team, electronics, and, I was talking to my people for electronics, and sad. I never would, I mean, I'm probably gonna see him again, but not in the same context as, it once was. And you hold on to that, and there's a common union between what everyone thinks. Everyone wants more time. Time is very hot commodity, and everyone wishes that they had more of it. And I won't lie and tell you that I'm not a part of the people that think that we should have more time in the world, but a couple extra minutes would be nice. To at least spend time with some people that you enjoy hanging out with, talking to them, and sharing that bond that you came together with. I think that's very nice to have. I think that's why we should have more time. But fortunately, there's only a set amount of hours in a day. And whether we like it or not, life moves with us or without us. So we have to get moving, which is quite an unfortunate thing. But it's not that bad. Life has an unexpected way of throwing you curveballs. I've said to somebody before that, like, in a cosmic sort of way, what like goes around comes around. If you do get onto the world, it does get onto you. But realistically, it's kind of not the case. Like, you have bad things can happen to good people, good things can happen to bad people. It's very random life, and I think that's why life is great. It's very chaotic, and understanding that chaos exists and being able to deal with it in your own sort of way and kind of push back and say, hey, the world is chaotic, and yet I still live, is very powerful to me. And, this is, what's it called, echoed through some guy named Albert Camus. He's a pretty good Frenchman. I hate the French, but he's an exception. He talks about how the concept of absurdity and how the world's absurd. We live in an absurd world. Because of that, we should do something about it by living. You live, you stand up against the world. You're saying that you're powerful enough to survive in this world. Not saying that if you die you're weak, but he believed that if you were to die or like kill yourself, you're simply like saying that the world is too complex, that the world's too absurd. It's too much. And sometimes it is too much for people. I don't really agree with the fact that, you're admitting it's too much. I feel like a lot of people have different reasons on why they will stop living. And, those may be founded in truth, like if you're getting bullied or something, but, it's, being alive is kind of great. And I wouldn't trade it for anything else. Because, everything else would mean I would be dead. I don't think I want that. And I don't think everyone I know wants that too. I know I wouldn't want that for them. I think they're great people. I think everyone I hang out with is great. And, very nice. Ooh, new dog. Yeah, this is the first day of the update, I think. New one. And so you have dog types and wolf armor and all those fancy items. and the trial chambers, which I really don't want to do. So that's why I'm playing on peaceful. If anything, I probably locate one and go there, but too much of my time. But I think over here is a pretty good place to settle down. Although I may keep looking for a more suitable area. This one is beautiful though. I just want a good area with water. But I think I should... Oh man, I got the hiccups. I should turn on my render distance a little bit more. Stop me from lagging so much. I want to make it a visual, a great visual experience for you guys too. There we go. I don't know what simulation distance does. I think it's like how the things get processed around you, maybe? I don't really know. Ooh, it's actually better up here. Past the mountain. There's a very tall tree, but I don't know if I want to get it because I still have a bunch of spruce that I want to keep. But I also want to walk. I don't want to walk back. I don't want to try to sprint here because I want to keep things slow for right now because I'm not in a total rush to do anything right now. And, you know, I don't really have to get food or anything too, but it's just nice to have as a reminder. If I ever do switch into like a normal or easy or something. This is the main reason why I wanted to do, peaceful. And I can walk around at night too, and it's alright because, you know, it's at night. Or it's at peaceful. So nothing's gonna get me. I'll probably sleep as well, because night is not that great, visually speaking, because you can't really see nothing. But, you know, it's nice to have. We'll spend our first night walking around still. Until I find a suitable home to stay in. But yeah, I mean, I think the night's pretty good. I think, like, when you're ever calling somebody that you really like, you're like your sun and your moon, I feel like it's really good. Because you're kind of explaining to them, hey, like, you're always you're always with me. Because you can see, like, they're always there, the sun, the moon. If the sun's not out, the moon's out. The moon's not out, the sun's out. And if they're both not out, there's probably clouds or something. But they're still there. And, like, both help, help you. You know? The sun gives us energy and everything, with, like, vitamin D. And the moon helps us by telling us when it's time to go to bed. Which I should have probably done now, but it doesn't really matter to me. And, you know, calling someone that really kind of solidifies your love for them. You know, you love them to the moon and back. I've always heard that. It's always something higher than ourselves. Quite literally in this example, because the moon and sun are quite far away from us. And, like, height-wise as well. You know, I'm very short compared to the moon. And I'm very short compared to other things too, like this giant portal. And in real life, like the actual moon. Looting, mending, I'm gonna grab the flint. No, I grab the hoe as well. We're gonna step over this for right now. I gotta deal with this. I'll keep walking. It's a very, very, very cool day outside. I have my fan on, my window open, so you hear like buzzing, that's probably what it is. I might edit this and run a noise reduction over this so you don't have to hear the fan. But for me, I think it's a cozy background, you know. It's like a warm summer night. It's like, you know, you got out of school, or you're out of school and everything for a couple weeks, and all you can hear is light droning of your fan while you're either going to bed or playing something like Minecraft like I'm doing now. I think that's really good. I'm gonna make myself a boat because there seems to be a really good river I can cross, and I hope it doesn't stop over there. If it like converges or something. And there we go. And then we're off. I just ran out of my water. It's alright. There are no substitutes around me. I'm just gonna have to wing it without water for the next couple of minutes, which is fine. I like the water's soothes my throat. They talk a lot, and sometimes they need it to be not sore. Not sore. I mean, like dry. Should have like done vocal exercises before this. I know I'm gonna be talking a lot. I know I'm not stuttering over my words, and if anything, it's natural to stutter over your words, because it's just like your brain trying to pick up where you left off when you're ever speaking, and that's, you know, your brain's trying to figure out what you had to say before your physical body does, and sometimes your body goes faster than your head, which is, you know, sounds impossible, but happens quite a bit to people. So, you know, it's like you stutter and then, or like you think out loud for a second, like say your thought in your head, and then you actually say it out loud instead of just internalizing it. Stuff like that. Being said, I do not like birch. I don't know why I'm here. I think after this. I'm tired. Everything's gonna get better. It's currently 11:30 right now, and p.m. and I just got home. Or I didn't just get home. I got home already, and oh, I played the demo of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure R, I think it's called. There's probably a longer name, but it's like a 2D fighter game, because today we had like a special event at our school, at my school, and we got to play. I got to play a bunch of Street Fighter. It was Street Fighter Alpha, and when I was playing it, I was talking to my friend who I was playing with all the time, and I was wondering what game it was, and some guy walked up to me and he goes, "Hey, what's good?" And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" He goes, "You got any questions?" I was like, "Yeah." Yeah, I don't know if he was like the guy that owned it or what, but I was like, "Yeah, what game is this?" Like, I know it's Street Fighter, but like what specific Street Fighter? He goes, "Street Fighter 1." I go, "Oh, okay." And I've played Street Fighter 1 before. That game does not have meter at all. And I don't know why he said, okay, if he knew that there was no meter in it. Maybe he did know. And like he was trying to like shut me up or something. But I found out what it was. It was a Street Fighter Alpha. And it was like between 2 and 3, which I suspected because 3 had the special meter and like a lot of other characters like Dudley. But you know, the game I was playing, it didn't have all that. And the what made it worse was the arcade cabinet, like the actual like housing for it, was Marvel vs. Capcom. And I've played Marvel vs. Capcom before, which is why it initially like took me to it. But it wasn't Marvel vs. Capcom. It was actually quite the opposite of Marvel vs. Capcom. It was Alpha and on the official hardware cabinet, which was pretty cool, I must say. My only gripe with Street Fighter games and most fighting games, like, as well as the Z inputs. Like, sometimes they'll tell you, like, for the Shoryuken, like, it's like an uppercut move that Ryu and Ken do. It's like you have to move it to, like, the right, then down left, then right, like in a Z pattern. And I don't know if you ever touched an arcade stick. There's nothing there. Like, you can't. Those kinds of movements are impossible. You have like you have 9 or 8 directions going, like up, right, like up, right, down, left, and then like the cardinal directions in between, right? And I couldn't really do that. So it was a little bit of a learning curve. And with some other characters, right, you had like a forward input, and then you have to do like a quarter circle or something, and suddenly, oh shit, I don't know where I'm at, because like you have to do them, so if you have to do them like within frames of each other, it's like, holy fuck, I gotta like do all this together, and it's very intimidating to be able to like wrap all those moves up and to do them. And it's actually like do it, because like there's like some ones, right, that's like you go like quarter circle and then you have to press like two buttons at once. I'm like, holy shit, I'm playing on a controller. Of course the thought is that you're using a like an arcade stick, like what's it called, like fucking a Smash Box or whatever. That's the only example I can actually think of off the top of my head, because like you have like all those inputs and everything. It's very, very weird, if I do say so myself. There was no chest in here, which made me kind of sad. This is a sand. It's like gravel. Nice gravel. Not gravel, clay. Well, yes, I'm fine. I'll cough before and make it much better, but it's alright. It doesn't have to get much better. I don't know where I'm going. In the boat. I'm just trying to go somewhere. Hopefully find like a shipwreck or something that saves me a bit of a mining time, because I don't know about you, but I like mining as much as the next guy, but then I gotta find my way home, and it's just a lot. A lot of things I have to worry about, a lot of things I can't see, and a lot of things that I do for you guys to make sure that your viewing quality is at 100%, even though I'm lagging my ass off here. You know, disregard it here. And we got quite a few things. Yes, back before I drown. Pretty good haul, all things considered. And I'll go back down now, because I know under here is a free air pocket. Yep. And from here I can... I'm gonna take the paper too. I'm gonna take the feathers too. I'm gonna take all of it. That one's pretty close. Ooh, I'm gonna take this suspicious stew. I'm gonna take this moss block as well. I'm gonna take this rotten flesh, because rotten flesh you can't get in this game mode. So it's a very hot commodity. I don't know if the actual thing is backwards or forwards. I keep swimming. I'll keep rowing in this direction until my map changes. I guess we'll keep going. I'll also check out what the deal with these guys are, too. There's nothing to really scare me now. Some kind of moving across everywhere. Oof, not there. There we go. I was looking for this guy. Death Strider? That's like move faster underwater or something. I'll take it. And cool trick, you can actually hang off the side of these using shift. Got all the air bubbles. Only if there's a block higher than you, if not you're just gonna like die. Which isn't really good from what I hear. And it'll also pull you down too, that's why it's happening. The magma pulls you down, the other one, the soul sand pulls you up. This one is just the same map, so I'm gonna throw this one out. Which kind of tells me I'm going in the right direction, because, you know, two maps going for the same place are probably in the same general area as the thingy. We'll just cut away too. I'll grow it. I'll have a little farm as well. I'm gonna use this. Oh, there we go. I'm making distance, guys. Keep swimming. I'll keep going this direction. Seems like this direction is that way, and then I can do that, and then start swimming towards it. I'm gonna keep swimming for a bit. And then you'll see like a little blue, because like the map radius is kind of huge. So you'll be able to see it soon enough when I arrive at our destination. Or if it gets smaller, I have to turn the entire boat around, which I'm fine with. There we go. Now that we're seeing land, it should... No? I think it's just an island. Ew. Yeah, no, that's just an island. Okay. Fine by me. We'll keep going. I ain't got nothing to go. I ain't got nowhere to go anyway, so it's just fun. I think there's a ruined portal over there too, because I see that gold block. Alright, that was a magma block, I'm sorry. Oh, I actually went backwards. Okay, so we'll go this way then. We'll go back. I kind of like the pattern. I don't really know what the thing means, but we're gonna check it out. It's probably like a swamp or something. Which, if it's a swamp, I'm fine with because I can get mangrove stuff, and mangrove stuff is good. I like the new wood types. The mangrove, cherry, and then like I guess bamboo kind of counts as well. But it kind of really doesn't. But at the same time, it does. Like, you know what I mean? It's like a traditional tree, but it still produces like a wood type. Which like I kind of mess up it. I think the nice colors kind of fit in well. Yeah, bamboo block for more gradients and everything, and then all the other blocks just kind of add into each other. Most blocks, if they get added and they have no predetermined use, I feel like builders will still find a use for them because they hold some kind of like, niche. Not niche. Yeah, it's some kind of niche, I would say. Niche is the right word here. Oh, whoa, this is like inland. That's crazy. Here, I'm gonna dock up and then we're gonna go. Oh wait, it's like, oh okay, it's like an island. All right, I might stay here actually. Got my little mine shaft and everything away from clear all this dark oak out and reform this beach. That sounds pretty nice. I don't know what's that's very interesting. Yeah, I don't know what's over there. Maybe in the future I get like a camera mod or something and film something. We're gonna play a little, actually right now let's play a little game. The game is called Can I Find the Treasure Map and we can't find the treasure in one hit. Ready? I win. Boom. Didn't even need the other trick. It was because it was hidden over a block. I was thinking it was that one in the corner, but I feel like that would have been too secretive. Here, I'll get this hard to see. Then we're gonna get this potion of water breathing and then bring it back on land. Yeah, I might settle here for now. I'll make myself like a cartographer's I'll make myself a map or something and then kind of scope out the area, kind of clear away the land and everything and see what I'm left with. I already have iron and everything. I just need to make some chests here and then I'll put everything I have in here so I can inventory. Okay. I'm left with quite a bit, which is alright. Oh, I'll take that, okay. Here, I'll make myself an axe right now to help me out. Because the dark oak trees are massive, massive, massive trees. Ooh, and some mushrooms too. I think I do want to see some more diversity in the tree life though, so maybe we'll make a portal. Get me out of here for a bit so I can get back on the island. I think this island's pretty good. All things considered, where we actually are. There we go, cartography table. Ooh. I think I need a compass. I do not have any. Okay, I don't have any redstone. That's alright. That's alright. Here. we'll do this. We'll skip progression a little bit. We're gonna throw that out to there. Actually, we'll keep it. I won't do something with it. We'll put it right there. All right, we'll plant the sugarcane over here. I don't know why it's doing that. Here, we'll place that there. Place that there. And then we'll come back. I already have to. We'll make ourselves a little pickaxe. We'll walk in a little bit more. See what we're really working with. See how small of an island we're actually gonna have to be on. Not really have to, but I chose to be on. All things considered, it is a pretty good island. It's pretty big, and don't really have anywhere to mine. Ooh, actually, it's a little liar, but yeah, I was gonna have no place to mine, which I was kind of right about, but it's alright. We can make our own. You know, pigs and sheep on the island, which is good, and there's no cows, which I'm a little bummed out about, but you know, it's not gonna stop me from bringing some livestock in. I'll import some livestock in and everything, and it'll be great. Looking around the island now, we'll take a final lap, and I think that's good enough for today. It's a little bit short, but it's just you know, a long day I had, and I would much like to go to bed, as do the people probably listening, because I'm probably gonna upload this later on, like 10 minutes from now. So let me walk back while the sun is setting, so I can say goodbye to you guys. Let's do it all the way back here. And we made it. Okay. I guess we'll stare off into the moon. The waxing crescent. The waning gibbous, what it's called. I'll see you all later. Thank you for listening to me yap.